some. I made a fortune, they can't let that go none. I'm doing so much, that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser. Why the always coming at the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her Stewart. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Sugar look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Sugar look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Indy. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Red.
Richardson. The ball is out! And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Panther Street. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll hand it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you? Or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play brings up 4th and goal.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here in these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's on the move. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
This is fights out for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Oh, but look at this. He gets it back. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Fourth down, here's Penix. He's going to push one deep down the big gain downfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's go.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of this. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Throwing now, Richardson. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts sound the football. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll throw again, Richardson. This is caught inside the 15. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that deep.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances could it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those...
And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock, and unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me, I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds Woods. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
Keep him out.
And they're
Keep him out.
Reverse after that sack.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Oh, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, it's the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Getting out to his left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Here's Penix to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here. They're going to play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He cuts it right. Past the 35, 20, 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. First and 10 now from the 30.
Street! Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush down out to his left. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let go!
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Play action with Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2. And this This is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Penix. Vacates quickly left side. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
The give here on 2nd. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
From the 37. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He connects downfield on 4. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game up. Now Camarda on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard
Ready?
line.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. He's got it at the 6. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Running it now out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go in play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That's incomplete left side. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Penix. That's caught for the 1st. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. Trying for it with Penix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's trying another one deep. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 28. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And he makes the half score. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. They pull out the reverse. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air following the pick 6. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
It is Cup, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He'll throw it yet again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Man in motion, headed right. Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Dump off caught by his back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Let's go. 18, 5 in. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Ready up.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
On the set.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 2.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Okay, break.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set.
They give it to him again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try
Steeler cross, Steeler cross.
Back negative losses.
Go.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet down the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So
Go for it.
And a consultation from Game Day Central. The call overturned. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taken in by Harris. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Let's go now.
They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard kick.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.